In this video, I'm going to explain 0 as an exponent and negative numbers as exponents in two different ways. Here's the first way. Anything to the 0 power is 1. 2 to the 0 power, that's 1. 3 to the 0 power, that's 1. 279 to the 0 power, that's 1. Negative exponents mean you have to do 1 over your answer. So 2 to the negative third power, that's 1 over 2 to the third power. That negative in the exponent means you have to do 1 over your answer. So 2 to the third power is 8, right? So your answer is 1 over 8. 3 to the negative second power, that would be 1 over 3 to the second power. So your answer is 1 over 9. 7 to the negative second power, that would be 1 over 7 to the second power. So your answer is 1 over 49. Do you remember the fancy math word reciprocal? Reciprocal. That's exactly what's going on here. When you have a negative in the exponent, you have to do the reciprocal. Here is the second explanation. Let's see if there are any patterns to the way that exponents work. Let's write out a bunch of powers of 3. So 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3 to the first, 3 to the 0th power, 3 to the negative first power, 3 to the negative second power, 3 to the negative third power. So let's see if there are any patterns here. So the easiest one to do here, I guess, would be 3. Well, 3 to the first would be the easiest because that's just 1, 3, right? So the answer is just 3. 3 to the second power, that's 2 3s we're multiplying. So 3 times 3, so 9. And 3 cubed, that's 3 3s we're multiplying. 9 times 3, that's 27. Okay, so we have 27, 9, 3. Is there a pattern there? Right, if I just gave you the list of numbers, 27, 9, 3, would you notice any pattern there? It seems like we're dividing by 3 each time. Like if I do 27 divided by 3, that's 9. And if I do 9 divided by 3, then that's 3. Right? It's just like as we are going down this list, I guess, we're dividing by 3. So let's keep doing it. What would 3 divided by 3 be? Well, that would just be 1. What would 1 divided by 3 be? Well, that would be a third, right? I mean, that's like splitting a whole into 3 parts, right? So that's a third. And then if you divide by 3 again, now you have a ninth. And if you divide by 3 again, now you have a 27th. Okay, so just logically, I guess that's what the answers to all of these should be, right? We just logically and intuitively kind of figured out what the answers should be. Notice that 27 is literally 3 cubed. So I could write this as 1 over 3 cubed. And 9, that's literally 3 squared. So I could write this as 1 over 3 squared, I guess. That doesn't look like a 3, really. 1 over 3 squared. Even 3 here, that's 3 to the first, technically. So I could write this as 1 over 3 to the first power. So the negative in the exponent is like, 1 over our answer, right? The negative in the exponent means that we have to do the reciprocal, right? That's kind of interesting. And then, the power of 0 means that our answer is 1. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's do it again, but for another number, not 3, like another, let's use 5. Okay, let's see if we notice the same pattern. All right. So what would be the simplest one to start with? I guess 5 to the first again, because there's only 1 5, right? So the answer is just 5. 5 squared, there would be 2 5s that we're multiplying. So the answer would be 25. And then 5 cubed, there are three fives that were multiplying. So 25 times 5, whatever that is, who knows? 125. Okay. So we have 125, 25, and 5. Is there a pattern there? If I gave you a list of numbers and that list was 125, 25, and 5, would you notice any pattern? It looks like we're dividing by 5 each time. If I do 125 divided by 5, I get 25. If I do 25 divided by 5, I get 5. It's like we're dividing by 5 each time. As we go down the list, we're dividing by 5. So I guess let's keep doing it. So 5 divided by 5, that would be 1. 1 divided by 5, that would be a fifth, right? It's like taking a whole and splitting it into 5 parts. That's a fifth. And if I divide by 5 again, then I have a 25th. If I divide by 5 again, well, the denominator would be whatever 25 times 5 is, which we just did. We said it was 125. So, all right, this would be 1/125ths. So, just logically, we figured out what the answers, I guess, should be to all of these. We sort of intuitively figured out what the answers should be. Notice that 125, that's just 5 cubed. So I guess I could write this as 1 over 5 cubed. And 25, that's just 5 squared. So I guess I could write this as 1 over 5 squared. And 5, I could even technically write that as 5 to the first power. So that's just 1 over 5 to the first power. So the negative in the exponent means that you have to do 1 over your answer, right? The negative in the exponent means you have to do the reciprocal. And then 0 in the exponent gets us 1. So it's the exact same pattern that we observed over here. It's the exact same pattern. So what have we learned today? Let's summarize it. So basically, if I have a number and I raise it to the 0 power, then it's going to be 1. And if I have a number and I raise it to a negative power, so I guess I'll write like, yeah, negative power, then that means it's going to be 1 over the number raised to the power, right? So 0 as an exponent means the answer is 1. Having a negative number as an exponent means you have to do 1 over your answer. Thanks for watching.